Hello, hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So we're going to be talking about the Wyze Cam. The Wyze Cam is a $20 camera that does everything that a $100 camera can do for budget price. This camera truly has made my life so much easier, and in this video I'm going to explain why. So let's go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Gotcha. And let's check out this video. Okay, let's get a hands-on with this bad boy right quick. So this is the original Wyze Cam. Well, it's not really the original. There was a version before this. This is version 2. I don't believe I own version 1. But this is the Wyze Cam. It has 4 IR blasters right around here for infrared night vision. It has a sensor right there and then another sensor down here. And I believe that right there is the microphone, if I'm not mistaken. We'll take a look at the bottom here. So yeah, Wyze Cam version 2. Take a look at the back. I'll talk about the feet later. That is a speaker right there. That is a port that you can actually add. You can add a sensor to it. There's the reset button and there's the power. Micro USB, so you can go ahead and use any cable that you have that is a micro USB as long as it's long enough. Underneath here we have the SD card slot and the reset/setup. So that's very important when you're dealing with problems with this thing. There's also a speaker down there, I believe, or that's ventilation. I'm not sure. I think that's ventilation. That's not a speaker. Sorry. But the feet on this, this is where it's a gem, because you can swivel it almost 360 on the feet. There's nice little grips down here, very cute little feet. Also, there is a set of magnets in here. They're not as strong as I'd like them to be. I think they could have been a little bit stronger, just because when you do magnetize it onto a plate on the wall, it tends to slide down a little bit, which is quite annoying. Nonetheless, you can pretty much set this thing in any position that you can imagine, and it basically stays put. I mean, it will fall over if it's like that, but yeah, this is a very, very cool, almost iPod-esque feet or whatever stand. So if you're not going to mount it on the wall, then this is golden. But a lot of people do the mount. I actually have one right here. This is an outdoor mount. I have 2 of my cameras outside right now. These are indoor cameras. They're not designed to be outdoors, but people make these and put them on Amazon, and it basically just seals this guy up. But I absolutely love these cameras. I have way too many around my house, and I have 2 extra ones that just sit on my desk because I don't have anywhere to put them, because I've literally covered every room in my 2,000 square foot house. Nope, it's not 2,000. I wish it was. It's 1,200 square foot. But anyways, yeah, these things can go on sale as low as $15. You could sometimes get 2 at a time for X amount of money. And then there's a pan cam, which I'll talk about in the next video I make about this. But let's just go ahead and take a look at the software real quick, the app. Okay. So yeah, this thing it's not the best and it's not the worst. So if I was going to say, pros, it would be the unexpected pros. So I have a little baby and we have one of these in my kid's room. And the cool thing is I can literally track his naps because of this thing. So whenever he whenever he moves or gets up in his crib, this thing will notify me and it'll save a little clip. And so I can go back in time and see exactly when he first woke up. So that way I know how long he's actually been awake, and I can determine whether he needs a full-blown nap or whether he doesn't need a nap. And that to me is a godsend for a first time parent. So I could not emphasize this enough. This is not going to be a baby cam or a nanny cam. You're going to have to buy one of those separately, a baby monitor. This will not work because of the reliability of it. It's not reliable. If you need a split second connection to this thing from your phone, you don't get it. If you have a baby monitor, you have a instant, always 24/7 monitor to that camera. No matter what, it doesn't need Wi-Fi. It doesn't need anything. This needs Wi-Fi. If your Wi-Fi goes down, you're not going to see your baby. If for some reason the app glitches or freezes, you're not going to see your baby. So you cannot buy this thing by itself. You have to buy another camera also, or a monitor. But I absolutely love this thing. It is truly amazing. You can also scrub back in time. Yes, you can go back in time with this thing. Back to the future. Very, very cool. I absolutely love that feature. It's so awesome. And you can just go back in time and record a clip. I have my child's first steps. I have my child's first rollover, first crawl, all that stuff saved because of this device. Cannot recommend this enough. It's so amazing. You just put it in your living room, you put it in your kitchen, wherever you are the most, and leave it on. And then it'll capture those moments. And you can just go back in time and record them and be so blessed that you got this, you got it. And it gives you a sense of ease to not be hovering with your phone 24/7 over your kid, because you know you got a camera on deck. You got a camera on backup. So I cannot say enough about these things. I think every home should have a house cam. These things are truly amazing. And, and that's not even going into the safety aspect of it. If you have a nanny or a babysitter that comes over, if something were to happen, and, human beings are sometimes just not honest, they may try to, say, oh, I didn't do anything, or I don't know what happened. This thing knows what happened. This thing knows what was done. You got it. You caught it. You're good to go. Not to mention all the other things, with pets in the house, you can tell who did the accidental poop on the carpet. Was it Pippa the Chowini, or was it Disco the rat terrier? And sometimes you think, oh, it must have been Disco. Nope, little Pippa. So these things, I cannot recommend them enough. I'm not going to just say Wyze Cam is the end all. But if you want to get into house cams, buy this. Buy one, and I guarantee you will not be dissatisfied. You will buy a second one within the year. That's what I did, and I've never looked back. I wish. Okay, let's fire up this Wyze app right quick. So this is the main page. You're going to see all your cameras right here. You can group them if you want. I don't have them grouped. This is the events page. This is where you see all the notification clips from your house, inside and out, wherever your cameras are. And you can actually specify which camera you want to see your events on, which is really cool for going back in time and seeing when something happened. So you just click the one you want, or multiples you want, or if you want to just find people, you can click on person at the bottom, which is really, really cool. I love that feature. And then this is where you can discover other people's cameras, where they've placed it. You can see cool videos. You can learn things on here. You can actually upload your own videos to this spot. I've never done that, but it's something that you can do. This is where you can buy stuff. They don't have anything for sale right now. They're updating that. This is where you can do firmware updates on all of your devices, which is really, really cool. And then there's the about, and then we're going to go ahead and, okay, here's the notifications. So you can actually turn on and off notifications for individual devices, which is really great because sometimes they can get overwhelming. You can have sound and motion, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to fire up the driveway cam, and I'm going to show you how you can go back in time. This is one of my favorite features right here. Okay, so here we go. Now we can actually scrub back in time. I believe that you can go back one entire day, if I'm not mistaken. I think when you first buy the cam, you get 14 days of storage, so you can go back 14 days. But don't quote me on that. I'm just saying that off of memory. But this is an awesome feature because let's say that something happened overnight, you know, a break-in to your car or something. You're going to be able to go back in time and record the clip. Yes, this is one of my favorite features built into the device. You don't pay any service for this. It is just in the app and it's good to go. And as you saw, the night vision is not terrible on these devices. This is the Pan Cam, which I'll talk about in a later video. I'll do a full review on that. But this has, I believe it's 6 IR blasters instead of 4. So it gets a little bit better night vision. Right there, you saw me record a clip that will be saved into your phone, which is really cool because then you can share it however you want. Okay, this is one of my favorite features right here. This is time lapse. I absolutely love this. So you can actually set the intervals for however long you want the gap between photos to be. If you know anything about time lapse, they take a photo every few seconds, which makes a time lapse video. This feature for me is super fun. You could do it in your house when you have like a bunch of people over and have just 4 hours of recording, and it'll be like 4 minutes, 5 minutes of time lapse, which is really, really fun. Here's a little clip of outdoor time lapse. This is not the best day, but it just shows you how this thing works. Okay, so this is awesome. You can actually talk from your app on your phone to the camera, and it'll come out the speaker of the camera. So if someone's standing outside and they're wondering, what's going on, you could say, "Hey, I'll be out there in a second," or you can say, "Who are you? What are you doing in my driveway?" You can scare off intruders, blah, 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 and they can actually talk back to you. So there's a microphone built into the camera that records their audio and sends it back to you. This is not perfect, but it's awesome to have, and it's getting better. It's getting better. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the pinch to zoom feature and double tap to zoom. So the zoom feature on this is really cool. I like it a lot. It's not perfect. It does have its problems, but it is really cool to be able to just zoom in real quick, especially if you're dealing with a baby or a toddler, someone, that you're trying to just get a closer look on. And all right, so that was the software. That's the app that you're going to use to run this thing. Absolutely great. Not perfect, but I love it. These things came in 4K. They don't come in 4K. This is a 1080p lens, or sensor, sorry. So it's only going to record in 1080p. It's not going to record in 4K. Wyze does not make a 4K camera yet. I'm hoping they do. The way this company works, they are like Amazon. They're customer first, money second, meaning that their goal is to acquire as many happy customers as possible before they then flip the switch and start to make a profit. So every device that they make has to be budget friendly and able to be dealt with in a customer service way where they're able to sometimes just give you a new one for free and let you keep the broken one. So I've had to deal with their customer service 2 times, and I was very, very, very happy with the results. Very, very happy. So I can't say enough about these devices. They are so small. Let me hold up a credit card right quick, or a flyer card, same size as a credit card. It is a little cube, almost half the size of a credit card. Very, very cool little device. But yeah, this is definitely my camera recommendation. Obviously, you can go with the Ring Cam if you have the money. Definitely do that. But if you don't have the ability to spend hundreds of dollars on house cams that you may not actually want at the end of the day, go with this, or buy this, you know, as a gift for your grandparent or your parents. Because another thing that's really cool is you can share your camera with people. I'll show you that right now. Okay, let's take a look at the share feature. So you just go into your account, click on sharing. It's going to load up. You're going to see a little plus at the bottom. You type in the email of the person that you want to share your camera with. I have mine already saved right there. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And then you can go through and pick the camera you want to share. So if you only want to share an outdoor camera, you can do that. If you want to share your living room camera, you can do that. If you want to share multiple cameras, you can do that. And then once you share it with them, they have to approve it. So they have to say yes or no. And then you can also go through and remove the cameras just as fast as you added the cameras. So if you chose not to share them anymore, you were only going to share a moment, you can do that. But then you can go back and you can choose to pick another camera and share that. So this feature is awesome. Yeah, isn't that awesome? You can basically say to your parents, you could say, hey, I want you to be able to see my kid, you know, crawling or something for the first time, and share your camera with them. You can limit it so it's only a short amount of time that you share with them, and they can watch through your camera on their device, on their phone or tablet. They can watch your kid walk for the first time or crawl for the first time. So that is a feature that is very, very cool, very awesome. And I really can't say enough about these things. I've had 2 of them outside, and the weatherproofing is 100% solid. They've lasted forever through minus 10 degree weather, minus 30 degree weather, and plus 110 degree weather, and they're still fine. SD cards are in the bottom, running smoothly. Everything is functioning, and they're not even an outdoor camera, which is what's so awesome because they're so cheap. But yeah, so pick yourself up a Wyze Cam, Google it, do your research, and fall in love like I did. All right, there you go. That was the Wyze Cam. That was all of my information on it. If you like this video, definitely hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more videos and get better. And when I get better, you guys enjoy it more. So let's do this together. Let's boost my channel. Let's boost me. Let's just boost everything. But once again, I thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.